What's up, social boy Prince J Play? Um, for anybody that don't know about me, I'm gonna give you guys a little background information about myself. For those of you that do know me, you already know what I do. But I'm just gonna restate it anyways for the people that don't even know me. About myself, I am a rapper. I've been rapping from 2005 till now. Now, from 2005, I was rapping on some soundtracks. It was a song called "Hey Betty." It was off of NBA, NBA Street Ball. From there, I took a break from rapping, and I didn't. And the first time I was experienced it was songwriting. I was able to and the reason I was experiencing songwriting, one of my friends, one of the people that was in China. I was in China for for the for elementary. I was in China for elementary, and basically basically at this one chick she wanted me to write a song, and she wanted me to practice it. I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a shot. So I started writing off of some bullshit, and it's basically like a Christmas lookalike type shit, and I didn't even get a chance to sing it in front of her, so I didn't get a chance. How I got myself into hip hop, when I was little, my cousin even introduced me to hip hop. You know, Joel Sant. I was listening. He got me listening to Joel Santana, Chris Brown, Usher, Neo, um, all that kind of stuff. So from there, I want to expand. I want to say, you know what? I want to learn. You know what? I want to know how hip hop started, or how how was it how it can become where I want to be. So I was in China for we had to do a little traveling. It's kind of like we're tourists, and so basically I listened to like Petey Pablo and Rashida's the song called "Vibrate." I started bumping to it. It was dope. It was a dope song, great delivery, etc. etc. And from there I was still in. That's when I was still in elementary. It was like around in third or fourth grade. We usually have. I used to live in Pasadena. We used to own an apartment there, and from there, my brother has that one song, and I was bumping to it till my brother stopped me. Till my brother stopped me from doing it. You know, I was merely focusing on because I'm guessing, and the reason is I'm guessing he wanted me to focus more on schoolwork. You know, rather than doing some doing something for that you're good at, in the future. So from there, fourth grade, the first time I was in a choir. Everybody, she even told we had this one music teacher named Miss Nelissa. She's Filipino, and she wanted us, and she just brought like one song like off of a high school musical. So everybody sitting right behind us are like choir people. Us who are singing on front of the stage, we got the part that we need. Others who weren't singing, they could sing like hooks and choruses. That was it, and then including especially the outro where we had to say it, not sing it. And I didn't even get chance to rap in front of the stage in front of everybody. And this is when I was a kid in fourth grade. I wanted to rap in front of the stage. I wanted to show my talent. I mean, I'm not too scared. I ain't too scared. I could just do it right away because I was listening to more hip hop more than like other type shit. And how I got myself into music. Music is what I do. Music is part of my life. And basically, when I was a kid, I have like I was sick. I was sick at that time. I was sick. Um, and usually we had to sit there to for like kind of like you know how doctors usually put a needle on your hand, and you just have to sit there till it runs out till it run out. So basically my mom I was listening to some foreign music, Chinese, to be honest. And one of the things I love was like the instruments, the instruments, vocal wise. I forgot what I sang, but I do remember this song. And I loved it. It was in Chinese. And then from there we had to move to America. Fifth grade, I started singing some R&B shit like Chris Brown, etc., etc. It was old. It was like old songs, like 2008. I think 2009, 2008. Um, from there I started rap. I started getting to rapping like sixth grade. I was rapping on some cover songs. I was rapping on Lil Wayne shit like the YMCMB. It's I etc. You know all that type of stuff. So from there I expanded myself to hip hop. I expanded hip hop more. Eighth grade, that's the first time I started freestyling. It was okay. I mean, I'm not too proud of it, but it was okay. Freestyle was okay. Ninth grade, you know, I started freestyling, and ninth to 10th grade, after I started freestyling, it was like trash, trash. I got killed off. So it kind of made me want to do better. Step myself up even more. So the first time I did was in eighth grade. I started writing lyrics, and it was like consecutive flow, consecutive rhymes. You know, basically trying to give it a practice. And I told them about the album. Everybody got mad about it, and I lied. And the reason I didn't, and I'm just gonna clear it up. Reason I didn't drop an album or anything, because I don't even have any recording equipment. I don't have any equipment that I need, to provide for you guys. If I'm gonna, if I wish I had an equipment back then, in eighth grade, so that way I could just drop in and have everybody share it and give it to them. So 11th grade is different. So 11th grade, I started dropping my first mixtape. It's called "The Birth of the Dragon." It's the evolution. Now that was considered as a promo for one of my debut studio album called "Birth of the Dragon." I didn't get a chance to finish "Birth of the Dragon." I'm gonna have to start all over because of some tracks aren't even hitting. Rest is okay. I use those tracks. I used the tracks for like free for nonprofit. You know. So now I'm gonna have to start my studio album over. You know, just so I can catch up to what I need. And so I use the tracks I recorded a long time ago. I'm gonna use it as a mixtape. When the mixtape drops, I'm gonna use those tracks. So the Birth of Dragon, it got like 5,000 some retweets, and then second mixtape. This is when I was sick. Second mixtape, I started dropping, and when I was sick, I couldn't even. When I was sick, I didn't let anything get to me, but I'm still gonna record. Even though I was sick, I'm still gonna record. But when you hear the sounds, it's like coughing. You're gonna hear me coughing a lot. So I'm probably gonna drop drop it just to show you what I mean. Um. So, anyways, I started listening to, like I said, let's listen to more. I started listening to more hip hop. One of my favorite artists is Cool G Rap, Ari the Rugged Man, Vinny Paz. I like the old generation and the new generation. I just kind of mix them together. So when I'm rapping, I use the old generation of beats and new generation of beats and create a perfect sound that the fans are gonna need. Um, I already dropped my 19th mixtape. Just so that everybody knows, I already dropped my 19th mixtape. I dropped it on AudioMac. I dropped it on Reverb Nation. I even dropped it on DatPiff. There's just only one site I haven't dropped this, which is Mixtape Factory. I'm mostly gonna drop my mixtapes on Mixtape Factory, but I'm gonna drop it today. So where did I go to school? I went to in elementary I went to Livingston American School, which is in China. From there, K to 4. From there, in fifth grade, I went to Valley View. Actually transferred to Grapeland Elementary. Sixth grade, I attended Etowah Intermediate School for sixth to eighth grade. Freshman to senior, I attended Etowah High School. I stayed there for all 4 years. Now I'm currently in college, Chaffey College, pursuing a little associate's degree in theater arts. That's for transfer, and I'm also pursuing commercial music. And basically, and the reason I want to pursue two of them, just kind of like what my brother did. Like when my brother was in University of Laverne, he has like two bachelors. He has like two bachelors. So I was like, you know what, I'll be like him. So I decided to pursue two associate's degree. And commercial music is what I do. What I do best. I love recording songs, and release it for everybody to hear. Love the editing, the mixing and mastering. Uh, I would love to go to like a professional recording studio someday, so I could, record some tracks, and get it out there for the people. You know what I mean? Um, Associate's degree in theater arts. I've done some acting. Freshman year, I had Mr. Kiley for drama, and shout out to him. But he's, like I said, shout out to Mr. Kiley for drama. I took from drama one and drama two, and then after I took a break from drama two, so because I want to pursue new things. You know, I've already tried that before. I want to pursue another one. If that didn't work out, then I'm gonna find something to fall back on. So then I took choir class and I did well. Then I took a break from that. Went to academic decathlon. I was in first place. I got a first time. I was in Chaffey High School. I was a I got a first place. In varsity. Now the only way now they determine it by GPA. So if you have 0 to 2.99 some 2.99 something, you're on varsity. Scholastic is probably like 3.0 to 4.99, and then honors be like more than 5.0 GPA. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been in academic decathlon. Um, so from there, senior year, I went to start co-teaching, but I don't even have a first period. So I was able to um basically do what I love to do. I've done a lot. First time in high school, I started performing. It was like free. It was for like a kindness week, and they usually have a freestyle Friday. So we took it Friday one, and they want me to battle Mark. I said we're not battling. We just want to perform songs for everybody, and then we good to go. You know what I mean? So that was like the bottom line. Now I've already released 19 mixtapes now. Counting the current mixtape I already released. So I released 19th mixtapes. Um, and then after that, I'm probably gonna work on a compilation album. After that, I'm probably gonna take a break. Oh, but the only thing is, I have a joint album and EP are blocking my way. So once I finished all that, I'm gonna take a break and, probably for like a year or so, a year or 6 months or 6 months. But if I once my break is over, I'm gonna get back to like music. Um, Probably record a 20th mixtape or probably a studio album. I haven't had a studio album for a long time. So that's probably a bottom line. So if you guys have any more questions, feel free because I'm gonna start dropping answering Q&A live on YouTube. So this is Prince Jerry Blade, Dragon Throne, West Coast, signing out.